Hello, Soul Family. Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for your likes, your subscribes, your shares, your views, and your comments. I really do appreciate everything and everyone. We're going to go ahead and ring the bell. We're going to clear the energy and we're going to see what the message that Spirit has for us this morning. Before I ring the bell, though, somebody is, they're going to jail. Something about fraud, something about loans. It's like some person, they put some fraudulent information on like loan applications or something like that, or they knew somebody or they did something, but and they thought, okay, I'm going to get this loan, and then they spent that money, and so then they got this loan and spent that money, so they were getting all these loans, robbing Paul to pay Peter, but they can't get any more loans because something has caught up with them and they've been restricted. But somebody, they're either restricted in a way or they're going to have to go to prison or something like that. Let's ring the bell. And some energy that has once again, it's like this battle has been won. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. This is about an idea that somebody had to get over. This was somebody's sneaky idea, but the truth came out. This could have been these loans. Who knows? But the truth came out. What's the message, Spirit? There was a sticky situation there. Bottom of the deck. Yeah. Higher courts. Court. Someone is upset. They are afraid. They're concerned. They know their goose has been cooked because this person has put in some fraudulent information somewhere, doing something. And now they have regret, because there was an investigation that went on about this person's foolish acts. And maybe these are the number of contracts that this person had, but these were the foolish acts. Once again, somebody, and maybe this person looked young, dumb, whatever, or was putting false information, trying to build it up, but this was false information. Good morning, heaven. It's somebody that they did wrong. Somebody they did it one too many times. They did it wrong. And this is the person who told the police, the authorities about what this person had been doing. Because this person, they did this person wrong, and then they thought, they're just gonna go on, they'll never get. But see, they've done this so many times and they've gotten away with it all these times. But this time, they're not able to get away from this. The secrets are coming out. This high priestess is letting somebody know exactly what someone tried to become victorious. Exactly what someone tried to become victorious, but the authorities were able to see that this person clearly broke the law. So they went after this person and was like trying to, they wanted to ask this person, okay, explain this, explain that, explain this, explain that, but they couldn't. They couldn't. Someone, they saw it, but they chose not to see it. They had all the clues, but they chose not to listen. Had this person listened, they would have walked away. They would have been happy. They would have been with somebody that maybe walked away from them because they were given some information, but somebody chose to zone out. Now this person is holding themselves together, holding their emotions in, not saying anything, not expressing themselves because they don't know how somebody else feels. They don't know if they approach that person, what that person is going to do. And so right now, all they're doing is spying and looking. But somebody else is thinking, why did I do that? And they're sitting here, they're thinking, why did I try and play somebody that I absolutely positively love? It's like they can't figure that out. Whereas they saw that they should have left somebody else alone. Somebody else that was shady, somebody else that, you know, that was just trying to stagnate energy to cause a confusion. Someone that wasn't trying to move forward. They just didn't want someone else to get it, whatever it was. But the truth has come out. The truth has come out about whether this is somebody that they choose, that they chose, that they regret not staying true to. This is somebody that they should have been loyal to. And now the person that they thought they went for or whatever, that cycle is closing. And this person who the cycle is closing on is meeting up with Karmisha, you know? So this person thought they were going to get their wish fulfillment and they don't. Because somebody they stopped communicating, you know? What's the message, spirits? Yeah, this person is thinking of their true love, who they really want to be with. And they're thinking about these secrets that they had with somebody possibly younger and immature or something like that, that they was told these clues about, but they chose not to see the clues and they got caught up. Not only did they get caught up, but it affected their home life. That was blown to smithereens. And now this high priestess has been working to return these attacks. It's like to the rightful owner or something like that. Yeah, this person, they thought about this information that was they're thinking now there was some information that they should have taken seriously. They should have listened to, but they didn't, and they decided to go in a different direction. Now they see that when this person is confirmation, when this person walked away, they should have that should have been their indication for them to leave all that bullshit alone, drop all that sneaky ass bullshit, and take a fucking clue. But they didn't. They thought they was getting ready to have the 10 of cups, but they ended up getting the exact opposite. This is somebody that they felt like they had everything they could ever possibly want or need. Like they was just on top of the world to somebody realizing they just got ran over by, let me see, two, four, one, two, three, four, eight, by all 12 wheels or 16 wheels or however many. I guess it's called a 16 wheeler for a reason, huh? So by all 16 wheels of a 16 wheeler, they feel like they got fucked up. And this single person was like overdoing themselves by themselves, fighting attacks, not even knowing that this person was even in a competition. That's what's fucked up when you put somebody in a fucking competition, but don't tell them, "Hey, I'm putting you in a competition to see who can fare the best," because then you don't want to see that person say, "I don't do competition. You go ahead with that. I can get my own. I qualify and quantify. Trust me, ain't nothing wrong with me." But that one who feel like they got to compete with, give it to them. They needed a lot more than I ever will. I'm good with me. Put somebody that was off doing the damn thing by themselves in a competition, and that person didn't even know. And then they wanted to see, then they wanted to sit back. They wanted to sit back and see how long this is going to end, how long this would last. Then they was confused. It's a shock whenever you look in the mirror every day and you see that you got this green thing that's growing on your face and getting bigger and bigger, but you want to fool yourself to say, this looks like, you know, pyrite growing in my face. This looks kind of cool or something stupid like that. Only for somebody to break it down to you, dude, you got the biggest fucking blackhead that looks so nasty in your skin. Let me get that shit out. And you're like, blackhead, this is pyrite. They're like, no, motherfucker, that's a blackhead. It's confusing because you thought it was this way, but in reality, it was always this way. And so that person that felt like they needed to decide which way do I go to receive love, they made a quick, fast, and then a hurried decision. And like they say, you get what you pay for. And then this person saw exactly what they was getting. That's what they got. That's exactly what they paid for. You get what you pay for. You don't get what you want. And even if somebody thinks they just doing it all slick and this, that, and the other, and they just say, "Well, I'm not going to accept responsibility or treat this situation in an adult way." And they say, "I'm just going to be really slick and I'm just not going to say anything and I'm just going to delete everything about this person and this and that and the other so this don't ever come back to bite me again." That's exactly when it comes back to bite you. I'm hearing something about the book of Matthew 10, 40, and 41. I don't know what it says. The only Bible verse that I know by heart is John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever so believeth in him will not perish but have everlasting life. That's it. Somebody also needs to lay down, they need to close their eyes, and they need to visualize a white light of protection starting from the crown, going all the way down to the bottom of the feet, being placed around them because something is getting ready to happen in their life that somebody else has brought in, and they need to be in that white light of protection so that they are not affected, but they are going to be amazed when they see shit happening around them, and they're going to be so thankful that they are saved. I told you there's about something is about to happen. So somebody needs to put a white light of protection around them because they're attached to somebody that something is getting ready to boom. Spirit said, save yourself. Spirit said, this person has had enough time and enough signs, symbols, indications, and wake up calls to know that it was time for this person to grow up, to ascend, to accept the call. But since this person didn't want to accept the call, Spirit is leveling everything around them. So protect yourself. What's the message? Yeah, about something about this King of Wands and this three-party affair. You may be the wife at home, but you need to protect yourself. Yep. Because, see, they chose to go on this journey with somebody else. They didn't know that this person was the devil. And this devil was going to try and bring havoc to your home by having someone turn their back at you so that they could only see them. Well, this devil is getting ready to get a wake up call, and you are going to be affected, but you're putting your white light of protection around you. And whatever it was, Matthew 10 and 40, 41, whatever. It's like maybe that is your equipment. Maybe that is your further protection. I don't know what it even says, but whatever it is, do it. Because what's going to happen is the money is going to be funny. Everything is going to be stalled. Everything is going to be going the opposite way in the reverse direction because a judgment call has been made. Hi, Puck Life. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Lily Rose. Yeah. Somebody they have a decision to make, either to follow God's word or follow the word of this magician. But either way, God is restricting this money, this person's money, until they can make a better decision to go and to make a and this spirit is restricting this person's money until they can move forward in a better direction. They have thought about the decisions that they're making and moving forward. Because right now, the switch has this person overburdened. But don't worry, because everything has been exposed and someone is getting justice. Protect yourself. What's the message? Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Cups, God's love. Yeah, somebody felt like they was going to be able to play this game with you for a long time, acting like they loved you, but they really didn't. They thought they was going to be able to do this. This is something that they've done several times before, but they weren't able. Yeah, because it's like whatever they tried to do, and they was willing to do win at all costs. Nothing was going to stop them from from someone seeing them as being the chosen one, the one that stands out, the one that makes all their wishes come true. But something that this person had been doing along the way, it has been missteps, 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 missteps. It's like this person has been robbing Paul to Peter for the longest time. And they was looking at somebody that they could bamboozle. They could do this, magic bullshit on, put something in the drink, maybe give this person a little drinking problem because they got a drinking problem or whatever, and get this person hooked because they had this idea and they thought this person was a fool and was going to move them in to their house and this and that and the other, but it didn't work like that. Thank God. And now this person is feeling sad and upset because, like I said, this devil energy stop at no costs. They don't care who they got to hurt. They don't care who they have to hurt. Yeah, this there's somebody finally understood the pain that they have been causing just because of these reckless acts, just because of them thinking that nothing's going to catch up with them. Somebody finally understood that no, they have to take accountability and responsibility for the shit that they put in. Hi, Enid. Hi, Taylor Noir. Oh, thank you so very much for putting that down. Oh, thank you so very much for typing that out. Says it, oh, hold on. I don't know why I did that. Okay, it's let me read it out. Oh, why am I doing this? Okay, let me read it out. Let's see what it even says. It says anyone who welcomes you welcomes me, and anyone who welcomes me welcomes the one who sent me. Whoever welcomes a prophet as a prophet will receive a prophet's reward, and a whoever welcomes a prophet as a prophet will receive a prophet's reward, and whoever welcomes a righteous person as a righteous person will receive a righteous person's reward. Oh, that's good. Hi, Moon Dancer. Thank you so very much. Yeah, yeah, I feel like this person is understanding, you know, how them not thinking something out has caused so much heartache and break. And now, like, this person has decided it's time for them to stop, put an end to this. Either this person is walking away or somebody's walking away from this person. And maybe that's what stagnates this somebody's money, because it's like everybody can't be around while someone else, people that are trying to do somebody right, but the person they're trying to do right don't have a problem doing everybody wrong. People need to clear the room and let that person just deal with the lightning striking them alone. People wonder why that they stay in these relationships when they're always arguing. They can't trust this person. They're looking at this person's side eye. Somebody's being emotionally abusive, physically abusive, mentally abusive, psychologically abusive. You know, somebody is too stubborn. Somebody don't want to compromise. Somebody feel like they ain't got to talk. Somebody feel like they don't need to get counseling when it's clear and apparent they do. Clear the room. Let that person deal with them by themselves. But the longer you stay there, the more you're having to deal with their karma, and everything that's pulling them down is pulling you down. Yeah. Yeah, somebody is definitely working on closing out cycles. I feel like they're communicating to people that, I can't do this no more. I'm done. You know, it's like there's maybe there's someone that someone's thinking about at a distance. That maybe they can't figure this person out, or they're trying to figure out, if they reach out, is what this person's going to do or something. I don't know. Because they want to go to common waters. They want to clear up some confusion. They want to put it into some bullshit, you know? What's the message? Queena, thank you so very much, girl. I mean this. This is the best birthday gift ever. Best. Something about this Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles has this information that's new, has this realization about this relationship, this partnership. It's like this Queen of Pentacles knows about this partnership now. and knows why somebody had been they hadn't been trying. Maybe they felt stuck. They hadn't been trying. They hadn't been communicating. It's because this person felt stuck because the truth came out, and this person knew that they had betrayed somebody, and they were in their own head. They were in their own head by somebody that they should have stayed with or been with, and they ghosted to get with somebody who put them in the Five of Pentacles, who turned out to be the devil, who had ulterior motives and plans that they weren't talking about. What's the message? Yeah. Now this person is thinking about love, who they love. Now this person is thinking about their stability, not just the home, but everything in their life. Now this person is thinking about what stability actually is. It's not just the money that you bring in, it's the trust, it's the giving and receiving. It's the standing 10 toes down for those who stood 10 toes down for you. You know, it's knowing what your worth is, knowing that you don't have to accept being breadcrumbed, being gaslit, being ghosted. You don't have to accept that. People do that because they don't feel worthy of you. Because if they felt that they were worthy, but they just weren't interested, then they would just say that. Because I don't know how many times I tell people, oh, I'm not interested. No, thank you. I'm good. I don't play around. I don't fucking play around. I mean, I've even gone out on dates and somebody, I'll give them twice. You try and come at me twice, this date is over. And I don't give a shit how shocked they are. And I always drive myself. So I can leave and I can come and go as I please. But no, somebody feels ashamed because the truth came out. But they should have just been truthful in the beginning, you know? It's just, like I said yesterday, righteous. People get the word righteous mixed up. They don't really know what the word righteous means. It's that treat others, do unto others as you want them to do unto you. Treat people and situations right and just, because that's all God wants us to do. Not come out like this, trying to overpower someone, trying to put somebody else's their free will to rest so that they can't think for themselves, trying to get somebody stuck in that shit. What's the message? See, one thing people don't like about me is I tell the truth. I don't care. It's going to hurt me more to lie in the long run than it is going to be truthful in the short term. So I'm going to be truthful and save my soul. Someone is understanding what balance is. Someone is understanding what listening to God is truly about. Somebody is starting to try to listen to what God actually has to say because they want that balance in their life. They've felt out of balance for so long. They have allowed their one to lead them, which has only led to heartache, heartbreak, and disappointment. I mean, They allowed somebody to mislead them and didn't do their own due diligence by checking them out. This is somebody who prides themselves on them being a business owner or having money or being this or being that, being well accomplished. This is somebody who thought the most of themselves, possibly too much of themselves. But this is somebody who also found that they was fighting something that was going to turn out to be something that they may not be able to win. Could have been stronger than them. Because when people group together and they start with that shit, you don't know what's happening to you. You just know that you're feeling out of balance, out of sorts, making decisions you wouldn't normally make, causing issues that wouldn't normally be caused, wondering why, what's happening, to find out that this witch, this warlock, this wizard has put this spell on you, has cast something on you. And it's then and only then that you're going to be able to defend yourself against whatever they've tried to cast. Bottom of the deck, toil and labor. This is somebody who worked really, 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 really hard at something, but it didn't work out the way they wanted. And now this main male is in bad health because of something that was starting off brand new with this main female who had a gift. Maybe somebody, oh, no, 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 no. So now this main male is in bad health because this main female said that she's expecting a child and she expects this to be her gift, her unexpected income because she wants that come up. But somebody received a message that made them concerned, like they had to look again. And so then this message of concern led them on a journey. They're really concerned about this. And it's led them on a journey of discovery, journey of finding out who this so called privileged lady is and what her pathway has been in life. And this person is finding out that her path in life was to scope out wealthy men and then try and get married to them or get their money in the not too distant future. But this mature woman had talked about this false person and had said, hey, this person, their house is fucked up. This person is in poverty. And this person is willing to do anything to steal, even try and take someone else's relationship just to get what they want. So this person tried to say some type of secret, but it turned out to not go nowhere because it wasn't true. It wasn't true. But this person didn't know that the secret was found out not to be true. And then the person didn't know that somebody else had a secret to end something. And so this person is sitting at the window. They expecting to be moving soon. They was like they getting ready to move up to the big house, singing the Jefferson songs. We're moving on up to the east side. That song, okay? Because they just knew that they was gonna be living the high life with this mature man. This mature man was gonna put them on the map, baby. You hear me? This mature man was gonna put them on the map, but that mature man started thinking, hold up, wait a minute. I'm about to put some funk in it. And started it's like something in the community. Maybe this mature man started thinking because maybe people know this person in his community. And they told that this someone knows this person in the community. And they told this person that, hey, this person has done something illegally to get this flood and wealth, and this person is getting ready to go to prison. So this couple, this couple ends up getting divorced. Confirmation. This couple ends up getting divorced. And something about becomes official with this lover instead of this person just being a lover. Now they want to make it official or something because they see the great fortune in this person, how wonderful this person is, or something like that. And so then they decide that they're going to do the right thing. You know, they go to the courthouse and they're working on something. Maybe of maybe suing somebody, of taking somebody to court who tried to bamboozle them or something. What's the message, Spirit? Show me the message. Thank you. Something about this false person trying to get with this wealthy man. Yeah. Maybe it's about a house, a business, something like that. Yeah, because somebody is concerned maybe about their business, because they got this official business. It's on the up and up and up. But somebody else doesn't. Their official business is on the up and up, but somebody else's is not. Somebody that they are in this type of lover or something is that they maybe a lover now that they're separating from. They're leaving this person alone because they see this person as a thief. And they actually want to start courting this mature woman. Not only court this mature woman, but they want to marry this mature woman because they see that this mature woman definitely has a gift that they didn't even expect. And that this mature woman is actually the privileged lady. Now, there was somebody else that wanted to be the young female, the main female. This is the person who lied and said they was pregnant. They're in despair. Oh, I just heard that this person, oh, this person had a secret. They really are pregnant. They really are in a family way. but they wanted to make sure they ruined whatever you had going on because they was working on a plan to come up with sudden wealth for you to be or somebody to be the main male who is of high honor, but it's not even their child. That's what I heard. Something about the math. The numbers, I'm hearing the numbers are the numbers are the numbers. The math ain't adding up. Math ain't mathing. So they was thinking somebody don't know about the math. So they're not going to be able to get it right. Oh my God. It's almost like somebody they got pregnant, like, okay, because people think, oh, 9 months, and then the baby's born. No, it's actually 10 months from the time the egg gets fertilized by the sperm until that baby is born, not unless it's a, a birth that happens. I don't want to say an immature birth, but premature birth. But it's 10 months. So somebody had gotten pregnant the month before, and they're banking on this person to only think there's 9 months in the pregnancy. And so this person is trying to count it up, and it barely, barely matches up. And this person's like, well, how? And so someone's like, well, the days don't have to be, but it's around that time. And this person is trying to figure out how the shit did this happen. It's because it's not theirs. It's not, the math ain't mathing. The shit ain't adding up. That person is in a family way, but they want the wrong person to take care of their little family. Yeah. I'm telling you, what did we just say? This false person worked hard. When I say hard, I can't even say hard enough because they thought they was going to get this great fortune. They thought because I'm pregnant, I got, and this was worth a lot of money. Nobody wants to be paying for a baby and da 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 da. And so their plan was to get this great fortune. They was just going to take somebody to court. They was going to say, "No, I don't want to get married. I just want to raise the baby. You're just going to take care of this baby, and I'm going to raise it by myself." And the reason they said that is because they didn't want somebody who looks like this raising the baby that look like this. And they're like, well, wait a minute. How come the baby don't have none of my characteristics? And this person, well, the baby looks like my side. Well, how come you don't look like, how come the baby don't look like you? Oh, baby looks like my great, 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 great grandmother. It's like one of those things. So something about this person in somebody in the community knows this person, knows the false person. Somebody, whether it's a neighbor, I don't know if it could be somebody that owns a store. I don't know why I'm pitching this like a place that people come in and go out a lot. So it could be like a storefront, like a place that people just visit at any time. So maybe it's like a 24-hour bodega or something like that. I don't know. But when they was there, they heard something. They got a message. They got them. Somebody came up and said, "Hey, yo, hey, I heard that. Da, 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 da. Hey, I'd be careful of that if I was you. I mean, not unless you like dynamite and C4 all wrapped up in the same thing. Kaboo! Something like that." That's when this person said, "Oh, fuck that. I got to get the way, they got to get away from this person who is, I think, poor in their soul and their spirit, and maybe their finances is fucked up too. But I feel like all of them is just kind of distorted. They feel lacking in every way. And so that's what changed. So now this false person thought that they was going to be able to get something, but they didn't know they got around, and it was somebody maybe in the community or something like that. Cause see, there was a lot of passion between these people, but there was a lot of arguments, and this woman ran the show. The man, he had on the blindfolds. It's like he couldn't see what the fuck was going on. But it's not just passion. It almost looks like, look in the flame. Doesn't it almost look like a devilish energy back there? It's almost like that there was it wasn't, I don't think it was passion. I think it was just like a lot of toxicity. And somebody was trying to work hard on that. They thought they was going to get it, but somebody got a message just in time and learned to cut somebody out, and shit changed. Yeah. Somebody's somebody's sending out a message to this third party, you know, maybe about a wife. They got some communication about maybe found out some communication and maybe checked the shit out. And the shit came out to be true, that she found from a high priestess who was at a distance. And it's like at one point, she maybe somebody felt like the high priestess was going to be bound, but no, the high priestess was able to get out of this trick shit and walk the fuck away. And so now this magician has to lay it all to rest because they know they cannot fuck with with the high priestess. And that fake couple love that they got, they worrying about that shit now because that shit is coming back on them. And not only that, but that action that they took is coming back on them, and it's going to last for a long time. This person is going to be off balance and have to think about the decision that they made for a long ass time, coming after somebody who was single, self-sufficient, and independent. What's the message? Okay. Yeah. They thought that they had somebody stuck like Chuck. They just didn't know somebody else had. They're like this type of person loves to call themselves magical. They thought they could do something magical. Yeah, you did something magical. You got yourself stuck. That's kind of magical, you know? It's like putting your head, you know, the staircases that got they used to have, you know, the metal bars on the staircases. That's like somebody being able to get their head in the metal bars and can't get their head out the metal bars. One of those types of things. They shoved it until they got it through. Yeah. This person is fucked up. Now they find themselves at the very bottom of the wheel. Yep. Because they try to do some little magic love spell or something like that. It didn't work. It just made somebody think about somebody else from the past. That's all it did. That's kind of messed up. They probably weren't expecting that. I'm gonna do this magic love spell for this person to think about me and just know that they in love with me, and bloom. Helena like, oh. Helen's like, I did the magic love spell. And now James is like, I can't stop thinking about Linda. Helen's like, what? Linda? Yeah, I love her. I love her. And shit backfired. Truth came out. When the truth comes out, there's no more magical, mystical This person was expecting, someone to be all goo goo gaga over them, and because this person tried to do some type of uh spell, some type of like I'm hearing like change someone's destiny or change someone's blueprint of who they were supposed to be with their soulmate. Like they were trying to change that, but they couldn't because they didn't have all the qualities to be the empress. They didn't have that. It's like their slip kept showing. Confirmation. And that's why they find themselves at the bottom of the wheel while you at the top of the wheel and on top of your game. You about to get the stability that you deserve. And this person's stability is going to hit. And now this person is crying, praying, everything else to try and get away from the karma. They was trying to ask God for forgiveness for causing this big bullshit. God said, no, you dealing with the shit. You getting what you put out there. God said, I want you to feel all of this. You getting all of this back, baby. You tried to attack people and this and that and the other. And finally, this emperor gets justice because it's like he sees something about this queen of swords was telling the truth and trying to heal, trying to help this emperor have balance because this emperor's life was out of balance. But now it's like since this emperor was able to drop something and move forward on a totally different plane, this person moves forward, but you know what? They keep to themselves. And one thing they don't do, I feel like this emperor keeps their feelings to themselves, or their stuff about their finances to themselves, or maybe this person was kind of like boastful, out there, showy. Look what I got. Look at all this I got. Look at all that I got. But I don't think they're like that anymore because they saw how much that brought in all that competition and conflict by people that was around them, people that they thought would work well together, that they could depend on. They was thinking that these are the people that their ships were going to coming in with, but these are the people that their ships were going out because these people were secretly against them. They would hear the talk, but they were actually secretly against them. And something about this Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups tried to do some love spell or something like that, and was trying to use the assistance of their friends, the witch friends. And they cast a spell. It ran around the world, and it was giving somebody headaches. But this person knew what it was. They knew what it was, and they knew that if they didn't do something, it was going to last for a while. And that was this person's intent, for it to last for a while. So this person is good at harvesting the negative energy. And so this person gathered it all up, everything that was around them, everything that was around them, everything that was around them, the north, the south, the east, and the west, all directions. and return that shit to the sender. And so now this group, they don't know what to do. They have no idea what to do, and they're going to be confused, real confused, because it wasn't that they, because it's like when this person gathered up all that energy, all that negative energy that had been sent, it hadn't just been sent to them, it had been sent to others, others that this crazy ass lunatic thought that could get in the way of them achieving their dream, their sick, sadistic, warped, moocher, slacker dream. And so it's like when it was returned, it went back, but it sucked up all that negative energy from everybody's aura that it was sent to and returned it back. And so what was meant to give somebody headaches and confuse them and this and that and the other, it doesn't work. It's not working now because somebody was smart enough to, they knew what was going on. And now this group, they feel like a fool and they fighting amongst themselves because they can't handle what they put out there. It's like they're trying to think of ways to divert it, trying to they're trying to say little incantations or whatever to defend themselves, but this shit is not gonna work. It's not working. Once you what you put out there, you must surely get back. And so now somebody who thought that they was just a cat's meow, look at them looking all stuck, like they've been caught. She looked like she'd been caught. You saw that? You knew? Now they on pause. They don't want to talk now. They don't want to move. They want to wait and see because the truth is here. The truth. Anything else from this deck? Thank you. They sitting here trying to figure out what they can say. They're just like, oh man, darn it, why did I do that? What can I say to get around that? Nothing, absolutely nothing. All you can do is strap on the seatbelt. That's it. Strap it on and tighten it up because change is coming. What's the message, spirits? Someone is expecting something to happen. They expected something to happen to you, but it's not. Yeah, they expected something to happen to someone who is sweet, loving, kind, always of service. Somebody who was trying to play on the mental of somebody who was wholesome. This is somebody who, like I said, they got together, they made a promise that they was going to do something, to it was their purpose to do something because this person wanted to send a message to a particular body. They wanted this person to know that they are no longer on their spiritual throne. And it was this tribe that came together religiously to do this to this person who, you know, was a person that they didn't play games, that they weren't around for the bullshit. They listened to the beat of their own drum. They meditated. That was their objective in life, is just to do them. They disconnected from any bullshit because they knew that if they was around any type of bullshit, it was just going to weigh on them. And so somebody decided here recently that they was going to do something. They was going to drive something home. So they had this plan to take this trip to end someone's attention, to put an end to this attention that this person gets because that they're jealous of this person. So, but somebody didn't go along with it. Somebody decided, I just don't play games. I go on my own way. If we talk today and we don't talk for 9 months, I'm okay because I got a full life anyway. I don't play games. And that really bothered somebody. That really bothered somebody because they thought something about their personality was just so magnetic and so hypnotizing and so great and awesome and everything. Like, who wouldn't want to be with them? Who wouldn't want to stress about them? Who wouldn't want to sacrifice themselves for them? And so they even sat back and they tried a long time to see how this person was going to act. What was this person going to do? But this person was like all into themselves, all into their spirituality, all into, you know, doing them, hanging out with people that they felt connected to, you know? And plus, this person, their ancestors were always around them to alert them, alert them to any type of drama and conflict. So that's why this person left. So that's why someone's expectations of how someone should have reacted to their action did not work. You have to really, I don't know what you got to do. First of all, stop playing because you don't know how people are going to react. See, somebody thought somebody was going to come out the bag because they looked at them and they listened to what someone else had to say about them, and they said, "Okay, let's test this theory. I want to see this." And then they didn't happen. And they were still looking and looking and looking and looking and looking. And I saw this person do absolutely nothing because there was nothing to do. Somebody lied to them. A wise guy who was in a different location and didn't know nothing about this person lied to them. So this is why this person is haunted. Someone else's lie can fuck up your own life. Yeah. What this wise guy saw is that this person is, and probably will always be very optimistic. And this is something really important that they remember. It took them a minute, but this is something very important that they remember about polarities, positivity, negativity. Then they started thinking about the person who created this whole backstory. And when they started thinking about this backstory, things started getting confirmed that it was all a lie. Once again, this person just wanted to end the attention that someone else was getting because they felt jealous, they felt insecure. But instead of them working on their self to build themselves up, to make themselves feel good, whether that is getting some additional education, whether that's, you know, becoming physically, fit, healthy, whether that is, learning a new hobby, trying to feel idle time in your day, whatever it is, what's ever going to make you feel good about you and confident about you, that's what you got to do. And they also noticed how somebody else was always like, and always putting you down, always this, always that, always this, always that, always, always being throwing negative shade your way, just always bringing you up, always doing the most, always doing the fucking most. But this person was too scared to actually come to your defense and tell that person, I wish you'd shut the fuck up, bitch. Or Maine, you know what? You're sounding like a real wimp. I wish you'd stop. Because all you're doing is gossiping. But that's how that person was. They talk shit about somebody's back, but in front of their face, they can't do it. This person had a problem. They they had an addiction where they would come in, cause drama, cause hardship, blow the whole fucking house down. Not their house, somebody else's house. Blow the whole fucking house down and laugh about it. And then they go on to the next person. Let's see who's next. Because they had control issues, because they were out of control. They felt they had no control over their life because somebody that was taking care of them passed away. This is somebody they didn't even like. They didn't even care for that person. This is just the person they was married to because this person made the money. That was it. This is somebody who's very vain. They think the absolute best of themselves and the absolute worst of everyone else. Something about someone's north compass. Somebody needs to work on their direction in life. They need to do that right now. It's like they need to start being smart about where they where they're choosing to go, where they're what path they're choosing to take. You know, something about, you know, um, something about like, I don't know, like disconnect from the mundane or But somebody needs to just think about who, what's really worth love. What love really is about. But as somebody else, their their driving force was this Ouija board, this black magic shit. That's what they use to. It's like I'm hearing that somebody cannot say the name God. They cannot somebody cannot say the name God. They will say G G D, they will say him, they will say the big guy, but they cannot say God. And if you try and have a conversation about this person, about God, they cannot do it. If you ask this person, where's their Bible? They don't have one, not the kind that we would be used to. So God said, check it out. Spirit says, check it out. You don't believe me? Check it out. Yeah. Somebody expected to get somebody else off their spiritual throne, but they couldn't because this high priestess already saw it. This high priestess already intercepted the message and could see what somebody was trying to do. Somebody, already intercepted the message, and somebody was trying to see if something that they had or something that they perceived was going to work because they thought that as long as they competed to show this person who was the best person, that somebody else would also compete, which would make them be able to feel like they were victorious, and they would almost soothe the devil inside of them for stabbing somebody else in the back. But somebody saw what this other person's objective was, and they disconnected from this whole game, which caused someone else to have a hardship because you chose to remain in your peace. And so now somebody who was thinking that, well, I'm going to use my body to show how superior I am should change because they're finding that somebody is not for the games, not for the bullshit, not for all the drinking, not for acting like they don't know no better, nothing like that. They're not for somebody trying to make them martyr themselves just to be with that person, you know. Even if the family said, hey, no, this time, you need to look at this person. This person looks so much better, but that person was a snake and religiously practiced playing on people that have good hearts, kind hearts. And so this wholesome person who's on their purpose, this earth angel who is on her purpose, finally had to teach this witch a lesson. Hi, Moon Dancer. Hi, Demita. Oh, okay. Matthew 4. What does that say? Hold on. I Googled Matthew 44. Pray for your enemies and those who persecute you. Absolutely, for sure. Because that's how, praying for those who hurt you and persecute you is like another way to turn that shit around, you know? Because it's really hard to be really mean, ugly, and nasty to someone who's sweet, kind, and loving to you. Hi, Max Flow Yoga, Warrior Sculpt Yoga, Yogi Club. Bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, somebody thought that they was going to be able to get away with something. Mm, 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 mm. And somebody is on the run. I feel like somebody is really skipping town and they can't sleep at night because they know they stuck. They stuck. They cannot even sleep at night. Somebody better be, some the federales better be looking around Mexico. And don't look at no mansions, look at the RV parks. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Somebody is on the run. Yeah. It's too many though. You know. They knew now. Now know they should have followed their spark. They should have did some body work to get themselves fit and whatever, get themselves together, and then more of an individual. That way they wouldn't have to go through this shit. They would be spiritually protected or whatever. Thank you. And stop comparing themselves to everybody else, thinking, and it's like this person didn't want one of their friends or somebody they know to be with their soulmate. Stop. 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 You know how silly that is? You know how silly that sounds? Especially somebody you know. You know this person is like either seeing somebody, dating somebody, interested in somebody or something. You know this. You go out your way to do that. And then some people wonder why they went out their way to steal somebody from somebody else. Well, first of all, you can't steal what's somebody else's. Apparently that person was going to be like that with you and anybody else. That person was going to be sneaky regardless. And I don't care if it was your cookie, their cookie, their cookie, 10 cookies over there, 20 cookies back there. The person's going to be that same person until that person has had enough of karmic relationships, toxic bonds, trauma bonds, and towers in their life to stop the bullshit. But somebody, they couldn't see that. They couldn't see that they needed to do their shadow work. They couldn't see that it was so glaring that they was just all trying to be in your shoes and stuff. You know? This person was more worried about being in your bag than anything else. It's like they wanted what you had. What else, Spirit? What else? Yeah. Yeah. And now they can't stop looking at you. They cannot stop looking at you because you were in your bag. And they still comparing themselves to you. But see, what they need to do is go ahead and get that counseling that they need. Because they about to go through karma for all the bullshit they created. You know? They had some money, they indulged a lot, they blew it. But they blew through theirs and then they wanted to come for yours. Now how fair is that? How does that make sense? Thank you. Yep. And they see that you have ascended past some bullshit that they even tried to bring to you. You was like, and that's what you're looking at. You looking down at the bullshit that they was trying to bring to you, but you already passed all that. Like, oh, okay. Oh, that's what you got? Oh, okay. Well, leave it right there, you know? And that's why you're getting good karma. All is fair in your world. And that's why you are the one that's creating abundance. You was able to release anything and everything, even excess shit that you didn't need. You don't do all that excess. You don't feel like you got to live all out in the high life, showing everybody what you got. I'm talking about all my business. I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that. I bought this, I bought that, I bought this, I bought that. This cost me this much, this cost that much, this cost this much. Who the fuck gives a shit? Does nobody really even give a shit? Except for the people that's trying to get over on you, you know? Someone wants to when someone wants to be blessed too, they want to have that inner strength that you have. They want to be able to let shit go and to fill up their own cup too and to be in their grind and shit like that. But all they can think about is how they fucked you over. That's all they can think about. And they're trying to act like it don't bother them. And they keep asking their friends and their family and everything about what to do because now this person sees the big picture. Now shit is coming clear. The clouds have s- cleared up and they see how many burdens they created. And all those burdens they created, how it only got them stuck. And now they sitting here looking at maybe a psychic or an oracle or a tarot reader or something like that. And whereas once before they possibly thought they was better than this person, now they find they're in their shoes. The roles have been reversed. Yeah, this person even made a wish that was gaining momentum and then it manifested into a whole thing. But when it manifested, it didn't manifest the way that it should have. And this person knew that they acted childish, really, really childish. And what they was doing was they was trying to, like I said, take somebody else's love or steal somebody else's relationship, break up somebody else's relationship because they wanted not the person, they wanted what the person had because they could see themselves just relaxing, going on vacation, taking trips, doing this, but they never ever ever wanted to see themselves having to work like at a real job, like having responsibilities, like having to be at a place at this time and you cannot leave until this time. You only have so many sick days, so many vacation days, and you only make so much an hour. But this person's world is starting to crumble. And they're trying to think, what can they do to change this? What can they do to stop this? And they know that they fucked themselves. They fuck themselves. They know that it's because of somebody may have a sex addiction or something like that or some addiction or something that they feel really bad about themselves. So they feel like they have to I don't know, they feel like they have to lessen themselves, cheapen themselves, maybe sleeping with everybody. They don't care who they sleep with. They just feel like they got to have some attention, some affection. They feel like they have to have somebody there sticking their wangy wang and their cookie in order for them to feel like they are alive, which is probably like the deadest thing that somebody can do. This person is now in solitude thinking that it's time for them to clear up their shit. They done did too much. They can't think of how much shit that they've done. They can't even remember anything. But they just know that right now, divine time is coming. Judgment day is here. There's no escaping it, no running from it. The community, they're starting to wake up. They are awakened to what this person has been doing, how this person acts. Yeah. What this person does to try and break up homes. This person can't hide it anymore. They cannot hide what's truly in their heart anymore because this person who is of service spoke about it and expressed the grief. But then this person decided that they needed to go ahead and boss up. It is what it is. And they started over. But now this sneaky person who's on the run, their time is just about over. It's almost done. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah. Somebody, they're making a wish now because they find themselves in someone else's shoes. They find themselves in the shoes of someone else that they tried to pin some shit on. And they're making a wish, but that shit is building momentum because it's not turning out the way they thought. They tried to take money, they tried to steal money, they tried to do something, but they are stuck. They're stuck. Let's go ahead and pull some from the stack. Somebody tried to do something at the full moon and it was a big risk. It was a big risk. Somebody needs to leave now. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah, someone else is new to the game where I am true to the game. You new to this, but I'm true to this, baby. What's the message? Yeah. Somebody wanted to treat you like a puppet on a string, but you can't say anything because you allowed them to. So it is what it is. This is somebody who's a fallen angel. Somebody needs to always cleanse their energy because, especially today, someone needs to cleanse their energy today. Something about, okay, cleanse your energy. Get you some Epsom salts, put it in the bath, soak in it for 20 minutes. You know, just try and clear your mind. But someone needs to cleanse their energy so that they can go ahead and then put that protective white light around them so they can go ahead and claim the victory. Something about I always surprise myself. Somebody's afraid of you. This group, they're afraid of you for real. Because they know that you're not gonna allow them to trying to keep track, trying to continue to drag you down. You already know that. It's a wrap. Somebody's already released their karmic partners, and that's good. Like I said, sometimes you gotta play the fool who thinks they fooling you. They was caught in a lie because they was talking too fast. You cannot make this up. They was caught in a lie because they was talking too fast. What's the message? Something about the solar plexus chakra. And always listen to the truth. Always listen to the truth. That's what it is. Your solar plexus chakra is always going to let you know what the truth is. Always. Somebody grew up. The emperor. He grew up because he found out he was depressed and he wanted to have truth, success, and victory. And he realized he was in a trauma bond. Now has somebody realized something, somebody else had something up their sleeve, but no one's giving them any, but there's no remorse because like this saying is, you're too old to act brand new. It's left this person spiritually unprotected, you know? Whereas you were laser focused and you know the God is everywhere. That's why you did, and you were a seer. You're a seer of other souls and who collaborated with who. Could be a fire sign. And they're scared that you remove the swords from their back because they had that trickster energy. Just tell them to kiss my ass because you've already graduated and ascended. The painful period is over, and you've broken the cycle of misery. Thank you. And when you rely only on God, He gives you favor. Someone is going to see that very soon because they're going to put that protective white light around them. They're going to say the Hey Berry High Infinity Collection. They're going to say, which one was it? It was Matt. Okay, they're going to say they're going to read the Matthew 10:40 and 41, and they're just going to concentrate only on God and understand this God, that God is protecting them. I'm telling you, somebody's they upset, they're nervous and everything because they know change is happening, and they know that you're gonna tell that person because somebody who did something so skullduggerous. This is somebody that you've known for a while, and you knew this person to be kind of bad, but you didn't think that they was gonna come after you like that or that hard. Like they had tried to come after you a couple other times, and you shut that shit down those times. But this time, this person was determined, determined, because this person was nothing but a copycat of you, and they know they got a beat down coming. They should have chose a new path. They know they got a beat down coming. Oh well, you get what you get. You try to put your fingers in the pot, thinking that you wasn't gonna get burnt. Now the pot didn't know that the pot had this suck 'em up action and shit, and pulled not just your fingers but your entire arm up in there. The material does not complete you. Somebody with a Y or a Z, they did a lot behind the scenes. They was trying to be a bully, but God set that ass down because they thought that you was a joke, and they didn't know that God didn't like that. Now somebody has to do it alone in order to grow. Hold on, very wait. What? Mm, it's coming back. That's a karmic. It's coming back, Barry. Somebody with an MNOP. They don't want you to help them. I don't know if that's your ancestors, your spirit guides, but they don't want you to help this karmic. You've been you've been released. You have to let this person go through it. Have to let this person go through all of it. Because when I see this card, hey little Walter, that means somebody about to get fucked up. Yeah, somebody needed to fact check something and ask some questions. If they did, they would have found out that somebody's intentions were off, and now they wouldn't be feeling empty on the inside and feel like they got to start over. Someone feels like because they look a certain way, they should have all the money that they want to spend. Like they should have, some type of diamond black credit card with no limit. Whereas right now, they shop at Walmart. They cute, but they shop at Walmart or the thrift store. But they feel like they should be able to go to on Rodeo Drive. By the time you realized who I was already a master. And somebody needs to ask God to change them because they don't want this smoke. Something happened last weekend. They wanted to confuse you, but you were part of woke folk. So somebody else told you. They getting placed behind bars. This person is now trying to track you. Now somebody's trying to track you down, but it's almost like they don't know how to get in touch with you anymore. Somebody needs to know that there's nothing wrong with therapy, but this is somebody who really, really needs it so that they can deal with some things that they've been suppressing for so long. It's time to let it go. Anything else? Yeah. Somebody's had been around a lot of negative energy because they've been doing a lot of sneak sexing. And they don't realizing that every time they're getting with a different person, they're getting that different energy. So if they're getting with people that have demonic energy, what are they getting? Demonic energy. Somebody needs to understand that the person for you does not have bad karma, and they need to understand, and they need to believe in what would be considered like divine magic, understanding that something better is coming. As long as you go the way that God wants you to go and take that leap of faith, something better is coming. Someone is a seer, and they're not judgmental. They take people as they are. Somebody else is very paranoid of this seer, because this seer this is not judgmental, which made somebody else think that's weird, because they judged somebody. They thought, well, that's weird. Anything else? And then I wanted to pull a couple of cards for Barry and his children. Anything else, Spirit? Someone slayed this demon. And now this demon is saying, I didn't mean what I said. Wait, 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 wait. And they getting ready to cry. They got all these bottled up emotions because they know they was nothing but a deadbeat. This person now, they have nerve to feel jaded on Saturday because none of their negative plans ever work. Someone is going to be traveling soon. It's like they were coaching, they fell for it. Maybe because somebody's on their divinity, they understand what their divine path is, their life and their spiritual purpose. And they know it's time for them to definitely plant some seeds elsewhere. Yeah, this person, somebody's getting fucked up because they sent the death spell, but they didn't send it in just one direction. They sent it in several different directions. They wanted to take a whole bunch of people out over this one person, but they forgot about the return to sender. All right, Barry, I'm going to pull a couple of cards regarding your kids, you and your kids. I feel like everything is going to turn around in your favor. It's going to be, you know what? It's almost like, I feel like God is wanting your kid to give your children an opportunity to see who their mother really is, because once your children have that opportunity to see who their mother is, that's what's going to drive the wedge between them and their mother, the fact that their mother tried to keep them away from you. And what you need to do, because your kids are coming back, what you need to do is you just may need to make sure that you're always in the white light, and you just have to challenge yourself to be the best person that you can be without competing against anyone. I'm not saying that you're not already doing that, but it's like, okay, well, if we don't have this opportunity right now, we just work on ourselves until the opportunity comes around, because that opportunity is going to be coming around. Hold on, let me pick up these cards. But see, right now, that person they're feeling like they're justified, but they're not, because God makes the final just decision. Hold on, I only have a few more cards to pick up. Oh my goodness, card, stop falling out of my hand. Okay. Almost. One more layer. Dang. Got 27 layers of cards. Okay. Let's go ahead and ring the bell for Barry. Let's see what the message the spirit has for him. Hold on. Yeah, you're going to get some communication very soon, Barry. It's going to make you so happy. You're going to be so happy. Even if it's something that's short, you're just going to be so happy. Like the letter that my grandson wrote to me. Let me get it. I knew he was writing me a letter. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to get the letter because I knew he can read, he can write. He's great at spelling and everything else. So I waited and waited and waited and waited and waited. And this is the letter that he wrote to me. Dear Grandma, I love you. And that's it. But you know what? I was so happy to get that letter. I had to put it up on the refrigerator. It was like, oh my gosh. I immediately wrote him back. Dear Amir, thank you so much for that long, thoughtful, and loving, kind letter. Oh, Grandma loves you just as much and even more. I mean, so they're coming back. You're going to get a message, even if it's something that's small, it's going to make you happy. Let's ring the bell for Barry. See? You're getting a letter. You're getting a message. Oh, what's the message? I told you. This communication is coming in. It's going to make you very happy. What else, Spirit? Send me the message for Barry. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, something's going to be illuminated. You're going to, almost like you're going to, something's going to catch you at just the right light. You're going to see something. You're going to be like, oh, like, just the right light. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you in advance. And something else is happening out of the blue. You're not going to be able to see coming. Like I said, it's almost going to feel like it's going to get like you're going to get a gift or something like that. You know, maybe from their mother, and this mother's realizing that, she's the one who had sent some toxic energy out there, something like that, or somebody was expecting their ships to come in and they came in all right. They came in and quick fast and in a hurry and fucked her up. Something happened. Something happened. And now she's told some type of lie. She wasn't going to stop at no cost, and that's caused her whatever is slowing down. It's on pause. Something is not moving in her life, and it's because of her communication. See, some people don't know when to shut the fuck up. Some people who's like, like they say, the truth and nothing but the truth. This person, they said some truthful things, but then they went all the way over there and said some lies. It was those lies that got her fucked up. It's like she put something out there. It's like she was doing something unfair, and but she didn't see the red flag when it was there. She was, something about giving, receiving, something about an exchange of information or something, but she didn't see the red flag when it was there. And it got her all caught up at home. Confirmation got her all caught up at home. Confirmation. And now some shit is about to blow the fuck up. She was trying to keep it together, but she cannot keep it together. And see, like, oh, you're going to get some communication, but you know what? This person may try to, even after that, this person going to try and start an argument or something, or try and put you into some type of communication. But God said, you have to watch out for that. God said you're not gonna fall for that. You're gonna see right through that and you're gonna be like, oh, I'm so good on that. I'm good on that. Miss me with it. Miss me with all of that shit. And because you miss you say miss me with that shit, it's almost like you get the gift. Almost like I don't know why I'm feeling like all of a sudden the children are placed with you. And she's because like maybe she's drinking a lot, she's doing something a lot, but all of a sudden the children are placed with you. Maybe she's found to be an unfit mother or something like that. Or not dealing in reality or something. Yeah, and it's like it's affecting the children. But she's trying to hold something together and she can't. So pray for her. Pray for her. And we don't ever delight in another person's downfall, really. But pray for her. Yeah, she's hoping and she's trying to put something together. She's daydreaming about how she can approach you and be like, I got this great plan. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's do that. But like I said, it's not going to work because God is watching over you. You're protected. It's like something about you've done your shadow work and now you're able to rest and worry about filling your own cup. Yeah. And she's just going to have to she's going to have to deal with feeling rejected. But it's not for you to save her. You are not Captain Save a Hoe. Not calling nobody a hoe, just saying that's the sign. You got to save yourself. Save yourself so that you can be ready to save your kids, your little mini me's whenever the time is right. Save yourself. All right, I hope that helped. All right, so let's read comments now that I got the glasses. All right, Jackie. Oh, thank you, Jackie. Enid. All right. Okay. And Moon Dancer. Hey, girl. Hey. Thank you, Lily Rose. Queena, Demita. Yes, Demita. Oh my gosh. Yes, girl. How are you? Yes. You were like one of my favorite people. Moon dancer. I know that's right, Demita. And yes, happy Friday, you guys. Infinity Collection. Hannah Ray. Everyone is doing well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's a good prayer you would recommend to protect pets? Found out my ex-friend was setting to protect pets. I think it's whenever you pray for yourself. Well, you know what? I think that if you picture yourself with that white, picture yourself and picture your pet on your chest. You know, like your pet is just laying on your chest, and you're putting that protective white light around both of you. I don't know. It's like there's like I don't know the Bible like this, y'all. I just know bits and pieces, but there's something like I don't know why it's something. The Lord is my shepherd; I shall not want. That, that, that. And let me see. What is this? What's up with your neighbors? Let's find out. Let's find out what's going on with the neighbors' neighbors. All right, we'll get this one over here, and I'm gonna go ahead and mix them up. Let me go ahead and concentrate. It's like there's, I feel like a kind of, is there like a standoff? It's almost like you can see what they're trying to do, how they're trying to move shit forward. It's been exposed. It's almost like I don't know if you live around an air sign or something like that. but they's like trying to send you a message about some type of group or something like that, and maybe you're kind of like, I don't know. Mm, mm, nah, I'm good because you don't feel good, you don't feel comfortable with this group, and you're doing right to trust your intuition because like somebody maybe who is in charge of the group or something like that is a liar, honey, a liar. Got 10 stage 10 diabetes. Just lie, 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 lie for the sake of lying. I mean, like the draws they pick out in the morning are the draws that are easily combustible because they know they're gonna lie. But you need to stay away from whatever this situation is because they're gonna try and do whatever it is they can to cause you grief. I don't know if you've seen somebody that you really, really, really like and you're happy with, and this and that, and you guys have that equal give and take. They're gonna try and disrupt that. Something about your stability, maybe where you live, something like that, and maybe about a conversation or an argument, over it could be over property line, it could be over something that someone feels, you got more than what they got, or something like that. But yeah, that somebody's gonna try and they're just like trying to give you something, like trying to give you something that your intuition was like, that looked too much. That looked like a possum. Ain't nobody trying to accept no possum as no pet. So you was like, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you though. Or even if they did something to your house, to your place, they did something. And maybe you have, or maybe somebody has cameras or something like that and got this evidence or something, a whole bunch of evidence. And then they figured out maybe you have some camera, like a Ring doorbell or something like that. Now they was trying to bring something to day late dollar short, the day late dollar short apology, that one. And you was like, I'm good. So they wanted to try and do something to cause some type of ending for you. And so they was, like I said, trying to separate like your you and your partner or something like that. But you already knew what they was trying to do. You already knew what they was trying to do. Why are they trying to do it? We all know, girl. People's crazy. People are cray cray. They don't know why they're cray cray, but they cray. Shit has been cracked. It's those people that do this outlandish shit that work so hard to accomplish something. They did it too much and now it's messed up. Hold on, let me put my glasses on so and then this person is definitely in despair. Maybe you're taking this person to court because they was caught trying to steal something or trying to cause a with you and your boo. Trying to change it and have y'all in poverty as opposed to going to the courthouse. Going to the chapel and well. I don't know why I heard that song. Let me see what this says. Um. Oh, Hannah Ray. St. Francis is good. I don't even have a pet, so I wouldn't know about the pets. I'm sorry. All right. Yes, yes. Okay, okay. Demeter, be on TV. What am I going to be on TV? I've been thinking since you said it 4 months ago. Um, this weekend I saw an accident posted she lost. Oh, dang. TV for it. Let me see. Hold on. But first, before I do this, make sure it's no. No, I'm just kidding. It's no criminal activity. Thought I heard one flip. Oh, mm-mm. Something that you've been working on? Maybe something that you and your lover has been working on, or you and your boyfriend, or you and something that maybe this something you've been working on, but it's like this mature woman expects a message of concern, maybe about a secret. Oh, have you been doing something? The mature woman has an expectation. Oh, okay. There's another one. Message of concern in family room about a journey. Oh, okay. Well, maybe this is something that you've been working on, and somebody that is a mature woman um, knows about it or knows something about it, but they're concerned because maybe you're going to give away a trade secret or something, and that would kind of hinder your journey. But like something's going to happen in the not too distant future. And it's something that has something to do with a gift and some unexpected income. I'm almost hearing like to make sure that, and I don't know if you're working on something, creating something, discovering something, especially if there's like a trade secret or secret, but whatever it is, you need to protect yourself from poverty by trademarking, um, copyright, that type of stuff, intellectual property, that type of stuff. Because whatever it is, it's worth a lot, and you've been working a lot. You've been working hard at it. You've been working hard at it, but you have to protect yourself because there is somebody around you that doesn't want this to happen. They want to trap you, and this person is just not good for you. But yeah, so I don't know whatever you're working on. So I hope that helped. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna get off of here for a little while. Today I'm feeling like 1,000% better. Telling you I had to return that shit. So these next couple of days I just have to concentrate on myself. But I'm still gonna be doing lives. But today I'm just gonna get off right now and take care of me. I love y'all. Okay, let me see what Hannah Ray said. All right. Yes, okay, is that what this is? The full moon solstice energy? All right, Demita, thank you. Thank you, everybody. I love you. And I will see you guys soon, later on today.